TikTok is destroying society. Let me explain. The average attention span in the last few years has significantly dropped, so much so that even goldfish have the ability to focus on tasks for longer than us. 8 seconds is what we're currently sitting at, and TikTok isn't helping. With the addition of life-threatening trends, there isn't much hope left for this generation. TikTok's algorithm is designed to keep us on the app for as long as physically possible. So by the algorithm detecting what we like and what we don't, it can determine what it wants to show us next in our feed. Now, TikTok isn't like YouTube or any other social media. On TikTok, you don't get a choice as to what you want to watch. You are instantly shoved with a video as soon as you open the app, and swiping down plays another video right away. You're probably seeing where I'm going with this. By not having a choice to what we want to watch, TikTok's algorithm feeds us the video that it thinks will be best for us. And the problem with TikTok is this: it's so incredibly easy to get the next dopamine hit, as it's as little as one swipe away. It becomes increasingly harder to leave the app, as every 15 to 30 seconds you are hit with more and more dopamine. The consistent flow of videos also allows many creators to get their videos shown to thousands, if not millions of people overnight. And just to confirm this, roughly 6 months ago I created a TikTok account for myself, posted pretty regularly, and within those 6 months I was able to rack up 56,000 followers, just over 1 million likes, and multiple videos achieving well over 2 million views. So with how easy it is to blow up on TikTok, it comes to no surprise that many people want to become creators on the platform. However, what did surprise me was just how quickly my account was able to die. From pulling hundreds of thousands of views each video, instantly, one day my account just stopped getting views all of a sudden, and I was struggling to even surpass 5,000 views consistently, if not at all. Nowadays, pretty much wherever you go, whether it be school, work, or anywhere in public, you'll stumble into someone mindlessly scrolling on TikTok. These people aren't even taking what they're seeing 95% of the time, but this all leads back to the algorithms stimulating everyone's brains into being on the app for as long as possible. In Australia, TikTok is being used on average 29 hours and 36 minutes per week. This is the equivalent of spending 1/6 of your life every week scrolling carefree on TikTok. When scrolling on the For You page, you can begin to notice a general trend in majority of the videos that get a lot of recognition. All these videos are intensely edited to the point as where something is happening every single second of the video. The creators also add pop-up text just to make sure the viewer stays the whole video just to read what happens. And these videos are pretty short too, so for the small majority that hasn't scrolled away in the 8 seconds of attention span that they have, they're pretty much forced to watch the whole video, as scrolling away now would just leave you wondering what did actually happen. When in reality, it was absolutely nothing, and they're just there to get more watch time on their TikToks. TikTok has gotten so out of hand that it is currently banned in 2 countries, being India and Afghanistan. An attempt was made back in 2020 by Donald Trump to ban the app in America entirely, but this ultimately failed and never actually got banned on their devices. Taking back to Australia once again, all the people that work with the Australian government are banned from having TikTok installed on their phones or any device they own, in the worry that China is collecting their data and maybe storing it for future plans in years to come. Whether this is true or not is very uncertain at the moment, but TikTok's use of data have also been the subject of several news investigations. Separately, there was reports in October that a China-based team at ByteDance planned to track 2 American citizens through the collection of TikTok location data. But this is nothing compared to the $50 million fine that TikTok received due to being unable to protect children's privacy whilst using the application. The website claims that TikTok may have processed the data of children under the age of 13 without appropriate parental consent, failed to provide proper information to its users in a concise, transparent, and easily understood way, and processed special category data without legal grounds to do so, which puts TikTok in some hefty trouble. But dating back to TikTok, let's now have a look at some of the worst trends that have existed. At number 3 we have the devious lick trend, and pretty much everyone on earth knows what this is. Back in late 2021, it became a trend to literally just steal items from places. You couldn't go anywhere in the world without hearing this song playing from the other room.
Hey man, you already know who it is and what.
This trend was incredibly stupid, as many people ended up being caught and got fined for what they stole. At one point in time, there was 13 students across the United States which were facing criminal charges for their involvement in the devious lick challenge. At number 2 we have the blackout challenge. This challenge involved choking or finding ways to pass out, which is supposed to give you a high feeling. Many teenagers were dumb enough to attempt this trend for themselves, and one of these people was 12-year-old Joshua Haley Seuss. He was attempting the challenge when his family walked into him at home unconscious on the floor, to which he was instantly rushed to hospital. Joshua then proceeded to end up in a coma for the next 19 days, and then unfortunately passed away while still on life support. And sadly enough, Joshua wasn't the only victim to the penalties of the Blackout Challenge. And coming in at the #1 dumbest TikTok trend of all time, we have the Skull Breaker Challenge. Now this challenge is exactly what it sounds like. It can break your skull. Essentially, you would get a friend with you and try to trick someone into jumping into the air, which then you two would proceed to kick the legs of the unsuspecting victim, which would send them falling backwards from an insane height. This challenge was so brutal that you can't even search for it itself on TikTok anymore, and with a quick Google search, you are able to see just how many people were hospitalized and seriously injured after this trend. And it's also being made clear that you can receive criminal charges and ultimately get yourself into jail if you were a part of the prank. When we take into consideration that all these were performed just for views, likes and reactions of others online, it comes to no surprise why many people began hating on TikTok. Some comments on posts just talking about these trends state, "As someone who has more than 3 brain cells, I can confirm that this is dangerous. TikTok is a Chinese operated format designed to kill, maim and injure the weak-minded and gullible stupid enough to do these challenges. TikTok is amazing because it removes retards from the gene pool. This is why Trump wants to ban TikTok." And these are just 4 of hundreds of thousands of comments talking about the exact same thing.